About 75% of the Earth's surface is covered in water. 75% of the human body, water. 75% of the human brain, water. Skin, kidneys, lungs, muscles, you guessed it, 75% water. But a different guessing game for you. What percentage of people in this country do you think are chronically dehydrated? That is to say, without adequate water in their bodies. About 75%, unfortunately, and that's according to the recent studies that are published by the Center for Disease Control and Prevention and the American Academy of Pediatrics and a team of clinical nutrition researchers at New York Hospital. This chronically dehydrated 75% of the population needs consideration now, because it includes, of course, you, and it includes me, and it includes people that are driving on our roads and that are building our infrastructure and making our laws and providing our health care, teaching our students and learning from our teachers. So that's 3 out of 4 of all of us, including those, of course, who are just trying to be their best selves every day. 3 out of 4 with chronically dehydrated brains that are adapting to operate on a constant yet unnecessary deficit. So this, my friends, is what I would call a public health crisis. And as individuals, we can actually do our part to help solve it by designing public health education campaigns like this one, except better, in order to keep this stupidly simple issue sexier with the following solution. I want you to weigh yourself, as I just did. Divide that number in half. That's how many ounces in water that you should drink every day on average. So I weigh 150 pounds. I should be drinking at least 75 ounces of water throughout every single day. And I do. And I have ever since I was 17 years old and basically heard this message coming from someone else. So I'm passing it along. Instead of something less important like making your bed, imagine instead starting your day with a cold insulated bottle of filtered tap water. One in the early afternoon and finally one in the early evening. Flavor it with a squeeze of lemon or infuse it with a handful of strawberries or blueberries. Maybe put some electrolyte tablets in it, like Noon. But I want you to imagine for a second, thinking with a perfectly hydrated brain, breathing through perfectly hydrated lungs, peeing freely with perfectly hydrated kidneys, taking a selfie for the rest of your life of perfectly hydrated skin. And now I want you to stop imagining the change that you need to see and to start being the change that you need to see. So for my part today, I've made your challenge as simple as can be, but no simpler. So I want you to drink half of your body weight in ounces of water each day for the rest of your life. But of course, start small. Find someone, let's say, that you don't want to see on dialysis in their lifetime. And I want you to complete an honest full month together, just to see how you feel. And for those who are up for the challenge, I of course wish you far more than luck. But for those who may understandably need more than just my encouragement, I leave you with the following words from the inimitable martial artist, Bruce Lee.
Be formless, shapeless, like water. Now you put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. You put water into a bottle, it becomes the bottle. You put it in a teapot, it becomes the teapot. Now water can flow or it can crash. Be water, my friend.